Speaking English for non-native speakers is full of many different challenges. One such challenge that disturbs the new learners is the frequent halts/stuttering during a normal conversation because of their hesitation. Most of us hesitate a lot and have no option to compensate for the vacuum created between words while trying to speak English. This is quite common and happens with every new language learner. The biggest reason that leads to such halts is a lack of suitable vocabulary and confidence. Moreover, there is always a sense of fear attached in our minds while using a foreign language in our conversations. Let's do away with such hindrances and look into some ways that will reduce our hesitation and make our fluency more admirable. 1. Use of tongue twister. Repeating tongue twisters faster used to be a fun activity for us during our school days, right? But do you know it is one of the best tools for attaining fluency in learning and speaking English? Tongue twister, as the name suggests, is an exercise for our tongue. While you practice tongue twisters to learn spoken English, you speak a word or phrase in a flow, thereby making your fluency adept at speaking English words properly. This is a very sound practice for new English speakers, which will help them in various possible ways and prevent them from getting stuck in the middle of saying sentences. 2. Practice reading out loud. All of us know reading is a must for the one who is learning a language, but it would be more appropriate if we read our texts aloud. Reading out texts aloud becomes extremely important for the one who wants to speak English fluently without any halts. It happens so because while reading out texts, we speak sentences in a flow which gives us an idea of how sentences are expressed. These learnings can be used when we speak or while we express ourselves. Moreover, reading out aloud also helps us avoid mistakes in pronunciation and understand texts. This method should be followed regularly with proper discipline. It will give very good results and will also help you enhance your vocabulary. 3. Breathing exercise. Breathing exercise reduces stress and anxiety and helps you feel relaxed. A relaxed mind thinks better than a stressed mind. We often hesitate while we give presentations in the workplace or during normal conversations. Every English learner has to go through this phase when he or she is completely blank and has no better words to express himself. This problem is majorly related to stress and pressure. Breathing exercises act as magic for all of them, especially public speakers. Everyone who is learning to speak English should regularly practice breathing exercises before giving presentations or speeches in front of an audience. Breathing exercises would also help them to not be nervous and sound confident while delivering speeches. A confident and energetic speaker is always well attended by the audience. With this confidence, you can easily combat the problem of hesitating while learning and speaking English. 4. Recite a story to yourself. Reciting stories to yourself can be one of the best activities you can do to not hesitate while you speak English. This is a method that would reach your proficiency to the next level. When we recite stories, we have the plot and structure in our mind. What we do is just express them in words. As we know the structure in our mind, we do not miss the flow and continue to speak. This helps us to avoid any kind of halts while speaking sentences and gain the required fluency. The best part of this method is that there is no one to judge us, so we can freely express ourselves without any fear. If we look into reality, we are not afraid of others. We are afraid of ourselves. Follow this tip and you can see the positive result. 5. Use phrases like, you know. While speaking English in normal interactions or while giving presentations, There are situations when we are stuck and do not get the exact word to complete the sentence. In this situation, you can compensate by using phrases like, "you know," or "what do you call it?" These phrases do not let you lose confidence and give you better opportunities to think of the required word within that time. Moreover, it does not sound awkward too, as they are themselves English phrases. This method will work for those who have a good collection of English vocabulary and can frame sentences within a short time. In the beginning, if you make it a habit of using such phrases in your daily life conversations, your expressions will be more appropriate and presentable to your audience. Problems and challenges are numerous when it comes to learning English, but as we all know, every question has an answer, and every problem has a solution. So the need is to find that solution and work on it. This is how most of us learn and experience things. Every new learner faces problems like stuttering in between sentences, not pronouncing words correctly, spelling, etc. Wear your confidence well and fight against all odds. You will see all of these hindrances will not be there with the passage of time and experience. Conclusion: speaking or writing is the way to express your thoughts and emotions. Being a non-native speaker, you might face problems like those mentioned above in your learning process. These problems can be tackled well if you take mentorship. A mentor can guide you in various aspects and help you deal with your problems better through the experience he has gained by training so many students. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel.